told the four main manufacturers of e-cigarettes that if they can't prove within 60 days that they can keep these devices out of the hands of kids, the FDA would consider taking them off the market totally. The FDA also sent over 1,000 warning letters to retailers that sell them, places like drugstores and gas stations.
All right, let me just first off say I do not agree nor disagree with the FDA taking out JUUL. I am just simply reporting on it. What's up, guys? Brian back with another video. I'm reporting on the FDA again. This is big. They only have 60 days to fix or set up a plan to fix teen nicotine use, or else the FDA is going to shut them down.
For more on today's action by the Food and Drug Administration, I'm joined by the head of that agency, FDA Commissioner Dr. Scott Gottlieb. Could you just explain to me, this clearly seems like an escalation on the FDA's part today. Why today? Why now?
Well, what we have access to right now is data that demonstrates to us that there's nothing short of an epidemic of use among teenagers. We knew use was rising among high school teenagers, among young people. You know, unfortunately, we do see these e-cigarettes as a viable alternative for adult smokers to migrate off of combustible tobacco onto products that might not have all the risks associated with them of smoking. But unfortunately, in order to close the on-ramp for kids, we're now going to have to take some actions that we think are going to narrow the off-ramp for adults. And that's a trade-off that we have to make based on what we're seeing in the market right now.
And that's just it. He said it perfectly. The JUUL is designed to help get adult smokers off of cigarettes, not to get teens or kids addicted. So guys, I got to ask you a favor. If you guys could just leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I want to have a voice. I keep saying it and I'm gonna keep saying it. I want to have a voice. I want to influence kids not to touch this stuff. I want to influence kids not to become addicted to nicotine. So if you could just smash that like button, I really appreciate it. Also, everybody who's talking to me, you guys are amazing. All the comments I'm getting, you guys are so supportive. I appreciate everybody leaving me a comment.
So you mentioned this, an epidemic level of use among kids.
An epidemic.
As a physician and as the head of the FDA, can you just sketch out for me, what do you see as the main health problems with kids using these products?
Well, there's multiple problems. First of all, we know that nicotine has direct effects on the developing brain. So
nicotine has direct effects on the developing brain. I said it. These kids are blind. Like, they choose not to know the side effects that the nicotine is having on them. What, you don't want to be smart? You don't want to have a good brain? Come on.
Nicotine in a child is not harmless. It's not a benign substance. But also, if we see the trend in use that we're seeing right now, that's creating a massive pool of young people who are becoming habituated on and addicted to nicotine.
It's spreading like a wildfire. Like, when I went to college, I left my hometown. There was no JUUL. I didn't even know what a JUUL was. I came back from college not even a year. I came back in the winter, a semester, and the JUUL exploded. It was all over this place. Like, everybody wanted JUULs. Everybody wanted JUUL pods. Like, everybody. All of my friends, everybody I knew. Any party you go to, there will 100% be a JUUL there. I guarantee it.
And some component of those young people are going to migrate onto combustible tobacco products. So if you believe, as we do, that no child should be using any tobacco product, and we certainly don't want to see a new generation of young people and kids become addicted to nicotine and start smoking, this pool of users of e-cigarettes, and it's a pool that's growing very sharply based on the data that we have, represents risk for the future that some component of these kids are going to migrate onto cigarettes and ultimately become long-term smokers, with all the health effects that come from that.
So basically what he's saying is not only are kids becoming addicted to the JUUL and vapes, they're going to eventually migrate into smoking cigarettes. I don't know if I agree with that, because I know personally I would never touch a cigarette, and I've been addicted to the JUUL for 2 years. So I don't know if I would agree with that. I don't personally feel that way, but maybe other people will migrate to smoking cigarettes. I don't know.
Now, I will say, we do think the e-cigarettes offer a viable alternative for adult smokers. So we don't want to extinguish this opportunity entirely, because we do see some potential benefit from having these products on the market as a way for adult smokers to get access to nicotine without all the harmful effects of combusting tobacco. But it's going to have to come, I think, going forward with some additional limitations on the availability and the types of products being marketed in order to stem what we're seeing as an epidemic of use among kids.
And that's just it, guys. The JUUL is for adults to get off cigarettes, not for kids to get hooked on cigarettes. Like he said, it's an epidemic. And kids all over the place are addicted. Any college, any high school, even middle schools have JUULs. And that's why it's spreading all over the place. So take the pledge to not hit that JUUL. Don't use nicotine. Take the pledge. Don't do it. Stop the spread. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. I keep doing my research on this because I really want to influence kids not to become addicted to this stuff. So if you guys could subscribe to the channel, leave a like. Let's get noticed together. Let's make the change. Let's be the change we want to see in the world. Okay? Let's do it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you took something from this, and I hope you understand how big this deal really is. Don't JUUL, kids. Don't do it. Don't JUUL. Thanks for watching.